Cancer rising June 2021 looks like tensions with a partner are heating up, and it's becoming time to focus more within on how mindset can change internal things to then reflect the external world. So if you're excited to dive into what this June holds for you, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss what the stars have in store for you. So before that, I do want to mention that Swan Bitcoin is the safest, easiest place to recurringly dollar cost average or buy into Bitcoin on a repeating basis. I love Swan. The team's awesome. I use Swan to buy in every month my own Bitcoin holdings. So if you want to check that out down below, you get $10 of free Bitcoin upon your first purchase. So yeah, use my ref link, help a girl out. If you don't know me, you do now. I'm Maren. Let's get into June. So this whole month, Saturn in your Aquarius 8th house, bringing restriction and caution into your investments, is at odds with Uranus in your 11th house. Surprise, upheaval, and rebellion on the part of friends or groups. So it looks like you're trying to be more conservative with your spending, but actions of your friends are making it difficult because they're suddenly wanting to do all these things. There's also a Mercury retrograde for much of this month in your Gemini 12th house. So Mercury retrogrades are times of miscommunication or mishaps in your 12th house of internal states or spirituality. So it could be a time of going back to old coping habits of the way that you like to numb the pain. It could also be a time of a new perspective due to trouble in your spiritual practices and how you like to maintain your inner world. So from the 4th through the 6th, Mars in your 1st house is opposite Pluto in your 7th house. This Mars in the 1st is really the indication of you being aggressive or really at least assertive in a partnership, with Pluto in your 7th house showing that the partner is being kind of manipulative, or at least there being a power struggle between you two that is really coloring this month. And then on the 10th, there is a solar eclipse, a new moon on steroids in your 12th house of internal states. So this new beginning is happening on a very internal psychological level, possibly as a result of what's happening in your relationship. You're realizing that you do need to change the inside first to get that external result. And then on the 13th to the 14th, the sun in your 12th house in Gemini, lighting up this internal state, is square Neptune in your Pisces 9th house. So you're trying to light up and understand your inner psychology better, but it's being a bit confused about where you feel like you need to go or what you feel like you need to do on a career or educational level. On the 21st, then, Venus in your 1st house in Cancer will be trine Neptune in your 9th house. So your ability to be harmonious, be easygoing, be attractive to others is actually helping you reach those educational or even travel plans to where you're kind of like, well, I'm cute, so I'll get there anyway, kind of thing. And then on the 22nd, Mercury is stationing direct in your Gemini 12th house. So I would expect some more progress with figuring shit out internally from the 22nd onward. On the 23rd, Venus in your 1st house will be opposite Pluto in your 7th house. So this could be a jealousy dynamic where you're coming across very well to others, and some partnership that you're a part of is really trying to manipulate you out of jealousy or wanting you to be all theirs. On the 24th, there's then a full moon in your Capricorn 7th house, an ending or a letting go of one-to-one relationships and partnerships. So this could be either the end of a relationship or just the ending of a cycle or a time in your relationship. On the 30th, then, Mars in your 2nd house of finances is opposite Saturn in your 8th house of investments. So this is hinting at some trouble financially in the end of the month, coming as a result of like banking or investments not letting you do what you want to do. You're like, I need to do this with my money, and they're like, you can't do that. So it looks like there's some inhibition there. If you have any thoughts around what this June holds for you coming up, anything in your chart that you want to share that's a little bit different, or what you think this could manifest as, leave me a comment down below. Would love to hear how this is all showing up for you. And in the meantime, let's get out some of the tarot cards. Tarot card for Cancer risings. We have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is kind of like a party time card. It's very upbeat. It's three people having a great time. It is simple and pretty direct with like uncomplicated, just having a good time. So all things considered, it looks like this is a pretty light-hearted month. Like even though maybe you're going through some shit with your one-to-one partner, you're like, I got my friends. That's cool. The Witch's Wisdom card we have for Cancer risings is Book of Shadows Secret. So with so much 12th house activity, I think there are secrets and shadows coming out about yourself that make it more clear why things are happening on the external as this Book of Shadows and Secrets for the internal becomes more clear. Otherwise, make sure that you like, subscribe, and let me know down below how you are feeling, what you are excited about for this June. Would love to hear from you as we get into the thick of eclipse season. So yeah, see you in the next one and take care.
Yeah. Yeah. You must be blinded by the lights. We came to shine here. Watch it look daytime in the night.